Donald Trump playing in the World Cup? Whoa, imagine him going up against Messi and Ronaldo. Mind-blowing, right? So, here's how it all started. Sometimes, the most unexpected things can spark a wildfire of attention online, and this story is a perfect example. It all began with a simple moment, one that, at first glance, seemed like just another day in the world of sports and politics. Picture this. The world is buzzing with excitement about the upcoming 2026 FIFA World Cup. Soccer fans everywhere are speculating about which teams will qualify, which players will shine, and what surprises the tournament might hold. But no one could have predicted that a single offhand joke would soon capture the imagination of millions across the globe. Enter Donald Trump, the former president of the United States, known for his larger-than-life personality and his knack for making headlines. During one of his public speeches, an event attended by journalists, supporters, and critics alike, Trump decided to inject a bit of humor into his remarks. With cameras flashing and microphones recording his every word, he joked that he might just lace up his boots and play in the 2026 World Cup. The crowd responded with a mix of laughter and disbelief. After all, the idea of a former president, well into his 70s, taking to the soccer field alongside the world's top athletes was as absurd as it was entertaining. But that's exactly what made the moment so memorable. It was obviously meant as humor, a tongue-in-cheek comment designed to get a reaction. And get a reaction it did. The internet, always hungry for the next viral sensation, wasn't going to let that one slide. Within minutes, social media platforms lit up with reactions. People everywhere started sharing clips of the speech, adding their own witty captions and creative edits. Memes began to flood Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, each one more imaginative than the last. Some showed Trump in a soccer jersey, dribbling past world-class defenders. Others imagined him scoring the winning goal in the final, complete with over-the-top celebrations. The joke took on a life of its own, evolving with every share, like a digital game of telephone. Within just a few hours, it became a global talking point. The hashtag #TrumpWorldCup trended worldwide, as people from different countries joined in on the fun. News outlets picked up the story, analyzing the phenomenon and interviewing fans who had created their own memes. Even professional soccer players and commentators weighed in, some joking about what position Trump would play, others debating whether he could make the starting lineup. The joke transcended language barriers, with memes appearing in Spanish, French, Arabic, and more. It was a rare moment of collective amusement, uniting people from all walks of life in laughter. What started as a throwaway line in a speech had become a global meme, proving once again that in the age of the internet, anything can go viral. And sometimes, all it takes is a single joke to bring the world together, if only for a moment. Over on Twitter and TikTok, the internet was set ablaze as users from all corners of the globe flocked to their favorite platforms to join in on the latest viral sensation. Social media, as always, became the epicenter of creativity, humor, and lightning-fast reactions. Within minutes, hashtags related to the event began trending, and timelines were flooded with a dizzying array of posts, comments, and, of course, memes. Thousands of memes and edits went absolutely viral, spreading like wildfire across feeds and stories. Some users crafted clever tweets that racked up thousands of likes and retweets in mere hours, while others took to TikTok to create short, snappy videos that captured the absurdity of the moment. The creativity on display was nothing short of impressive. Memes ranged from simple image macros to elaborate video edits, each one funnier than the last. Influencers and celebrities even jumped in, sharing their own takes and reactions, which only fueled the frenzy further. It seemed like everyone had something to say, and nobody wanted to miss out on the fun. Some of the most popular memes featured Trump in a US soccer jersey, a sight that quickly became iconic. Digital artists and meme creators wasted no time photoshopping his face onto famous soccer players, placing him front and center in dramatic match moments. Fans even donned Trump masks and soccer jerseys at games, recreating the memes in real life and sharing their antics online. The blend of sports fandom and political satire proved irresistible, and the internet couldn't get enough. While others hilariously showed him scoring goals in some wild video edits, complete with over-the-top celebrations and slow-motion replays. TikTokers got creative, using face swap filters to put Trump's face on famous soccer stars as they scored impossible goals. Animated GIFs and short clips looped endlessly, showing him pulling off bicycle kicks, dramatic headers, and even celebrating with teammates. The sheer absurdity of it all had people in stitches, and the memes just kept coming. In a matter of hours, the internet had transformed a single moment into a global comedy event, uniting people in laughter and creativity. But could Trump actually play in the World Cup? The answer is obviously no, but the idea alone was enough to spark a worldwide trend. Now, let's take a moment to imagine something truly out of the ordinary. Picture this. The world of soccer, already full of surprises, suddenly gets turned upside down by an unexpected twist. What if, against all odds, Donald Trump, yes, the former president himself, decided to lace up his cleats and step onto the field as a player for the United States soccer team? It's a scenario that might sound straight out of a movie, but let's have some fun and explore the possibilities together. If Trump actually joined the squad, how do you think the team would perform? Would his presence inspire the players to reach new heights, or would it create chaos and confusion on the pitch? Could his larger-than-life personality and leadership skills somehow motivate the team to pull off a series of shocking upsets, propelling the United States all the way to the finals? Or would the media frenzy and off-field distractions prove too much for the team to handle? Imagine the headlines, the memes, and the global attention. Would the world rally behind the U.S. team, or would it become the most talked-about sports story of the decade for all the wrong reasons? Now, it's your turn to weigh in. We want to hear your wildest predictions, funniest takes, and most creative ideas. Do you think the United States could actually make it to the finals with Trump on the team, or would it be a total disaster? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get the conversation started.